Hello everybody, greetings from Subang Jaya, and in this video today I would like to talk about first aid kits in motorcycles. So some time back I bought this kit from Givi, motorcycle accessory manufacturer. It contains about 15 pieces of item for first aid, and I've been carrying it on my bike's top box for quite a while. So until recently, when I thought, okay, I just want to inspect the content of the kit, and that was when I found that whatever that I have been carrying inside this kit is inadequate, and the quality was just appalling. So for your information, this product is no longer in the market. I bought it from Shopee a year ago. I think I paid somewhere around 48 ringgit when it was on offer, and it was shipped to me. So if you want to look for something like this, and you want to buy from places like Shopee or Lazada, chances are you'll never find it. So the kit comes with the inscription at the back, telling the user about the content list. It has a certification here and a DIN code, and whatever it is listed. So there's an adhesive tape, bandage, scissors, emergency blanket, self-adhesive bandage. I think they're referring to plasters, 8 pieces, burn dressing, PVC glove, and a brochure. So this thing opens like a clam. Okay, once you pop it up, it opens like that. But when I inspected it, okay, this is the surgical tape, very cheap and poor quality stuff. Emergency blanket. I think that in temperate condition, the emergency blanket does make a difference when somebody is bleeding out. So when you put this blanket over the person to keep him warm, the body will work to clot the bleeding. But in our weather here, is perpetually humid and hot. This thing will just become a something that will really bother the person you're attending to. Okay, moving on. A set of surgical glove. In fact, the plastic was so thin it just came out, and I think these are pretty low quality gloves. Next, you have a set of adhesive bandage, a pair of surgical scissors. It has a CE marking here for you to cut the bandage or what. But I think these are quite old-fashioned. Maybe sometimes came back from something in the Second World War or what. These are not actually used anymore. And then in the zippered compartment here, you pop it up. There are two bandages, a set of bandages, and a burn kit. Last but not least, there is a checklist here for attending to any first aid need. And there's a first aid booklet with 3 languages, German, English, and French. So this is how they address first aid and all that. I think this is something that they have reproduced from a first aid manual. So having seen what's in the content, I feel that this kit is quite inadequate. If you're not trained to respond to things like minor cuts and bruises, you might be a bit confused, But first thing and foremost, what they have here is just to kind of like treat very minor wounds and all that. There's no no implements here for you to attend to things like dislocation or fracture. So having said that, can the kit be improved? Absolutely. The first thing I will do here is I will just set aside everything. Probably I will dispose of it, and I will add something to be fitted in this first aid kit carrier. So what I have here is something that I have been using. Okay, this is a wound cleaning kit. I bought this when I was touring Thailand from 7-Eleven. It has a set of tweezers, cotton balls and gauze for you to clean wound. Okay, these are sterile cotton sticks. You can dip it in water to actually clean dirt from a wound. So basically, what I'm talking about here is condition where you actually fall and you scrape your limbs or what, leg, your arm, even your face. And to address issues like cuts and grazes, it's advisable to carry distilled water. Okay, this is just pure water here in a vial. You pop it up and use an irrigation syringe to clean the wound. So this is very effective for small areas. If you're looking at larger area, you need a bigger bottle, and to be frank, that cannot be fitted onto a motorcycle. So you have to think of very, very creative ways to carry it. Secondly, I have a triangular bandage. Okay, this thing only costs about 3 ringgit and 40 cents. You can buy it from pharmacies and all that. Now, if there's a issue like a dislocation, somebody dislocated the shoulder, probably an elbow and all that, you can do a sling for the person to rest his arm. And lastly, on the kit here that I've added, this is a splint kit. This is from quite a well-known first aid supplier called Rhino Rescue. So it is a moldable splint, and the instruction to do splinting is at the back of the moldable splint. The good thing is, this is a folded splint which you can actually unfold. So this is about 110 by 460 mm, and it's great for areas like your arm. So you can do an arm splint and use it with the triangular bandage, and also some of these bandage you can use to secure the splint. Anyway, what I just took out, these are just good to address issues like a fracture of your arm, cuts and bruises and all that. Anything more than that, the first aid kit won't be effective. So if you're trained to attend to first aid, you have something on hand that you can use. If you are not trained, it's better not to stop. If there's any emergency, just move along, or try to call the emergency services. The life of the person who is undergoing a trauma is better handled by the EMT specialist. So yeah, there you have it, the Givi kit.